Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Studio
It
7.
is Wednesday, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Isn't it weird? I hardly have another day of the week.
I wouldn't have guessed it was Wednesday for some reason. So I'm glad
So
you
we're in
said
the same
something.
boat.
Yeah.
We're in the same
Oh
boat.
my goodness.
I'm Mercedes Wilson.
And I'm Autumn Lewandowski. Hello.
Yes. And okay, we have to start out talking about this weather because do people blame you?
Yes.
Okay, I know I look at you sideways when it's cold out.
Yeah.
Like it's your fault.
Right. Well, but they also give us accolades when it's nice.
That is true.
So I say,
So you'll take them
I
both.
said, blame Aaron for the bad stuff and then give me the accolades for the good stuff.
I'll take it. I'll take it. So
Oh my
can we
gosh.
talk a little bit about the weather?
Well, sure. It's cold, obviously.
When is it going to
You know
warm up?
that. I mean, relatively speaking, this weekend will be close to freezing.
What?
Is that warming up?
I think we're on two different pages
and then
here.
we're still cold. But actually, so we have some lake effect still. Much of it's for the southern tier, Chautauqua County still dealing with it. Then we're going to kind of dry out through the end of the week. And then from Friday and into Saturday, we'll get a couple of inches of snow. And that's area wide. Everyone will deal with snow from late on Friday into the day on Saturday. So expect anywhere from 2 to maybe 4 inches of snow in between that. And then football Sunday.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It's really, it's really not looking bad. It's close to 30 degrees. There could be some snowflakes and the wind's not that bad either. So,
I don't like.
not bad.
I'm with Robert. 71 days till spring.
Let's keep counting.
Just saying hello to everyone. Thank you for all the hellos.
Yeah. Hello.
Now, I do mind the cold, but it's even worse when it's cold and snowing.
See, I don't mind if it's cold, it might as well snow,
No, that's not true.
is how I feel.
That's not true. That's
Like
not true.
I hate a cold, and I don't like saying hate either, but I hate a cold rain. It just might as well be snow.
No, I love rain.
I love rain in the summer when it's
Yeah.
warm,
Mhm.
but if it's teetering and it's like 36 or 38 degrees and you have that cold rain,
Mhm.
I would just rather be cold enough for snow.
Okay, so call me naive here, but what is pancake ice?
Oh, those I believe they're the way that the water freezes, they look like they're round circles, like pancakes.
Okay. I did not.
There's a
Anita.
phenomenon of how that happens, but I can't recall what it is.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it looks really cool. Quite
Yeah.
bizarre.
Yeah. We agree with you, Danielle. She says, I'll take this over the fires in California. Prayers for California. Yes.
For sure. There's
Yeah.
so many.
Yeah. Who else is agreeing with me here? Is it Grace? I will also take rain anytime over snow. Even if it's cold, I'll take it.
Nope.
I'm like, nope.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so there's a fun story that I would love to talk about. And I'm sure our friends online would have a lot to say about it. A passenger records himself stuck in a Waymo car driving in circles, and this is according to our ABC site. So, go ahead.
Where?
Well, he was headed on his way to the airport, and he called one of the driverless cars.
Okay, so
And
nowhere
he was going
around
in
here.
circles. No, he was
Yeah.
he was going in circles for about 5 minutes. They said why are you laughing?
Because it's funny.
It's not funny to him. He almost missed his flight.
That isn't funny, but to just take it in the context of a car going in circles and you can't stop, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
You probably would get a little sick
I
too.
would be afraid
Well, sure.
because it's like, how are we going to stop this? I mean, the company had to. Okay, Autumn thinks this is hilarious. She thinks this is hilarious.
I mean, if everybody's okay, nothing tragic happened. There are things that you have to now think about with these cars that have no one in them or how to stop them or whatever. But just a car riding in circles is funny.
I guess so. I guess so. How would you guys feel, for all of our friends online and at home? How would you feel? Would you even get into a
No,
driverless car? I wouldn't either.
not right now. I don't. I mean, maybe as technology and things changes over the years, maybe, but
Yeah,
not right now.
I can't
No
see
way.
myself ever getting like. Would you ever purchase a car that can drive by itself?
I mean, I would love to for the convenience of not having to pay attention to driving, but
I don't
probably
trust
not.
it.
I mean,
I
I
don't trust
don't
it.
trust it, but if I could trust it,
Yeah,
it would be like a game changer.
yeah. And one of the questions is it safer than a human? I'm sure some people would say I trust the driverless car better than,
I mean,
somebody that they
accidents
yeah.
happen no matter what, but I don't think a human's gonna be doing donuts with you for 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh. She's still on this car doing circles. She's still on it.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
You are cracking
Like,
up at
what
this.
caused what? Who put the programming into this car that just goes in
Well,
circles?
I'm sure they didn't mean
Oh,
for it to do that. I'm sure they didn't mean for it to do that.
oh God.
I can't. I just can't. So, how should self-driving cars handle ethical dilemmas, like choosing between two potential accidents? Like those are the things that I think about. Like, because with AI and technology, it learns as we program it.
Right.
So I'm like, it is not fit for every situation.
I mean, I don't think anything really anyone is. I think even a human mind, depending on which brain,
Yeah, yeah,
it,
yeah.
it is in,
Yep,
you're going to choose differently as well.
that's true. That's true.
So I have no idea how to answer that.
Yeah, me neither. We'll be right back. So Peter says, I'm on board with Autumn.
I
Um,
don't know what I said, but thanks.
I think
What was I
no.
saying?
Outside of your
No.
laughing, when you weren't laughing, I think he was talking about that. Tom says safer than a human? Not at all, especially if it were to get hacked.
Maybe
I would
that's
be
what happened. Some like 17-year-old was like,
hacked it
"Hey,
and said, let's do donuts.
let's make him go in circles for 5 minutes." Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's do some would you rathers.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather your self-driving car collect data to improve safety or prioritize your privacy?
I don't even know what that means.
I mean, it can collect, maybe it's data on what you like as far as driving, music, temperature.
Oh,
Thank you, Alyssa.
okay. So what's the question again? Why
Would
can't I
you would
find
you
it?
rather your self-driving car collect data to improve safety or prioritize your privacy? So can it collect it to give you a safer, better ride? Or nope, I want my privacy. I don't want it to know anything.
Well, none of these, they shouldn't be collecting any type of data on you without providing something to you for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like that they can just take whatever they want. So I guess I would say safety.
Well, Howard says I would like my self-driving car to give me a nice cappuccino. Listen, I don't know. I might consider.
Maybe they could whip
I
something up. I
might
don't,
consider.
I
If it
don't
comes with
know.
a steak dinner, I might consider. So Lori says privacy. Cheryl says just don't get in it at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Here we go, Cheryl. She's picking her own thing with our would you rather, how we're always like, you know what? Let's
Yep.
kind of tweak this would you rather because it's not how I want to answer it.
Um. Ooh, would you rather have a self-driving car that never takes risks, or one that pushes limits for efficiency? This just sounds wrong to
No
me.
risks.
It just sounds wrong.
I don't think you should be taking risks,
Yeah.
right?
No. No.
I would think that that's
I wouldn't trust it.
the one to choose.
I wouldn't trust it.
Oh, there's other sides?
Yeah. 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 On the other side.
That's why I couldn't find them. Who got this fancy two-sheeted or
Alyssa was driving in
two-sided
circles. She was driving
two-sided
in
printer?
circles. I'm with you, Howard. No risk.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yep. Grace says safety. I mean, this is interesting. I mean, because a lot of people would absolutely love that. We're coming back.
I still can't find him.
Welcome back to Studio 7. So I always say this each show because I mean it. If you're not joining us during the breaks, you're missing out because we are also online and we get a lot of comments from all of you online, and we would love if you would join us. So we are on X, we are on YouTube, and we are on Facebook. So please join us there, join in the conversation. And during the break, we did a couple Would You Rathers
Yes.
on the self-driving car based on the report that came from ABC on the self-driving car. And we, talked about privacy. Would you, let the company know more things about you for safety, or do you want to protect your privacy? And it could be things like, I know we're talking about making a cappuccino. I don't think we mean that, but like
Yeah.
music, temperature, things that can keep you more safe and give you a more pleasant ride. Or, nope, I'm protecting my privacy. And I think it's more privacy coming from the folks online.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I was headed with that too. Like,
Yeah.
keep me safe on the road. Don't worry about
Well, I
me
wouldn't get in.
inside, I guess.
I'm not getting in to begin with.
Well, on the would you rather,
I'm not getting
we're
in.
talking about this.
Yeah.
You got this or
Yeah.
that. That's it.
Yep.
We can't make anything else up.
I just can't.
Anyway.
I just
But
can't.
I'm very naive to the whole AI getting in cars that don't have drivers. I have no
Yeah.
idea
Yeah.
how that all has come to be.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know how it's moving forward. I think it's like exponential with how AI is developing, which is
Yeah.
kind of scary in its own right. So
And
I
again,
don't
we
really-
program it. So it's
Right.
based on what is programmed. And the thing about AI is it's constantly learning. It's constantly learning you and how we operate. So that's my thing. Like, what if there's something that has not been programmed in there and you're driving in this car and that situation comes up?
And you end up in circles.
Yep.
Just might happen. I don't know.
Yep. So William says, Autumn, car driving in circles drives better than some of my drivers. Don't get her started on that laughing again. Please don't get her started on that.
Oh,
So-
I can't. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. So we can switch gears a little bit.
Okay.
Do you ski?
I do ski.
Do you snowboard?
I do not snowboard. My
Okay.
husband snowboards, I ski, and Natalia is learning how to ski.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't do any of them.
Mm-hmm.
But what makes you like one more over the other, I guess?
I don't think, I just didn't think having 2 feet on one board was going to be a good way for me to learn. I think I needed to have my feet independent of one another. And I started late. I was in high school, and I went down a bunny hill. It was probably one of the funniest memories I have of my life, going with my cousin and my friend down this bunny hill, and there was just no control because we didn't get lessons. We were like, oh, we'll just go rent the skis. And I mean, it's a bunny hill. There are 4-year-olds on it. We'll be okay. We were not okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
It was hilarious. But I kept doing it. And then I met my boyfriend, who became my husband, and he's
Oh,
a
I love
really,
it. I
really
love
good
it.
snowboarder. So here I am, never gone down a hill at 18 years old, going down this bunny hill, and he's been on a snowboard since he was, I don't know, 13
Oh
or
my
something like
gosh.
that,
Oh
and
my gosh.
ski club and all of that. So he saved me a couple of times. But we have a really great time. I think he said the way that you can tell whether or not you want to be a skier or a snowboarder, if you've done like longboarding or skateboarding, or if you have done that,
Yeah.
then you'll be able to transition to being on a snowboard a lot easier.
Okay. I don't
And
do
I
any-
never did that.
No, me neither.
No,
Me neither.
A skateboard looked very scary to me
Well,
growing
as a
up.
kid, I loved skateboarding.
Not
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. But I don't do anything in the cold. I'm with you, Anita. Are they outside in the cold? No, thanks. Have you guys ever gone to Ellicottville?
We go to Kissing Bridge in Ellicottville
Mhm.
a couple times a season. So we're gonna go to Whiteface soon.
Nice.
We're gonna do that in the Adirondacks, so that should be very nice.
You want to know what I would like to do? What is it called? The ski lift?
Yeah, like a regular ski lift or like a gondola where you get to go inside and you're not like part of the elements.
Well, not being part of the elements would be fabulous. But the one that people, kind of ride down. What is that called?
Yeah, those are just like chairlift, ski
I'll do
lifts.
that.
Okay.
That's it.
That's in the cold.
I know, but that is the extent.
However, do you go to Ellicottville in the summer because they have the ski lifts, the chair lifts that will take you to the top of I don't know what hill that is in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Maybe Mardi Gras. But in the summer and they have a nice pond that's up on top and you can
I've never
walk
done
around
that,
and
but I
stuff.
plan on
It's
trying that.
So if you want to do the ski lift chair, not in the winter, I would say that's a really fun time. Or in the fall. The fall is really beautiful
Yeah.
because all the leaves are changing.
So the mountain slide thing that Anita is talking about, are you familiar with what she's talking about?
No. A
Okay.
mountain slide.
What? Tubing? Is that what you're talking about, Anita? Let us know what you're talking about
Yeah,
as
I don't
far as the
know.
mountain slide. Oh yeah, Ellicottville in the fall. Yep.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a fun
So
thing.
I
And they have
brought
a mountain coaster there too, which
mm,
it's not very long, but it's a lot of fun. You could sit down and go through the woods in the coaster, and you can do it in the winter too.
don't even talk winter with me because I'm not doing it.
I've done it
I'm
both.
not
I've
doing
done it in the
I'm not
fall
doing
and in the winter. It's a lot of fun.
So the reason that we brought this up because again, ABC News talked about how a ski boot rides down the hill without the skier. A skier in Finland got a cold foot from her ski boot after it came loose and slid down the hill without her.
I don't even know what that means.
There she goes with this laugh again. It's like the car going in
Did it
circles.
just come off her foot?
It did.
The boot was like, "See ya.
It-
You're going too slow."
so see, nope.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy.
is
Crazy times.
insane.
Crazy times. We'll be right back. So you've never had that happen?
No, what is she talking about? Her ski boot. Do you know how hard it is to get a ski boot off of your leg?
I don't know. I've
This
never
doesn't
done
make any sense. I don't know.
it. Anita says not tubing. It's on a rail going down around the mountain.
Yeah, the sky. I think they call it the sky coaster or something.
Cheryl said the roller coaster slide.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think they call
that's
it
what
a
it
sky
is.
coaster.
See, I don't do cold.
But you don't have to do it in the cold.
Oh, okay. Well, then I would do it.
Yeah, you could do
I
it
would
in the
try it.
summer. You could do it in the
Yeah, I
fall.
would try it.
I think. Listen, we have so long of a winter period here that you have to find some good in it. So if you can bundle up for any of the elements and be outside, like I'm ready to do that. Not all the time because I don't really like being out in the cold, but if you have the appropriate gear on,
Yeah,
it's not that bad.
yeah.
You know?
So you got to answer Howard here. Wow, Autumn, wine this early. Tell everybody what's in your bottle there.
Oh, this is my husband would say never with a what's this
Oh,
type
the
of top?
screw top.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
screw top.
yeah.
So this wouldn't be wine if with the screw top. Although no, it's a Saratoga still spring water.
Yeah, so it's spring water.
So yeah.
Yeah. Sandy says I love autumn.
Oh well,
Oh,
Sandy,
we do
you're so
too.
sweet.
Thank you, Sandy. That is so cool. So, do you think skiing like is beginner friendly? Like if somebody wanted
Yeah.
to learn, you think so?
Oh yeah. I think it all is depending on for kids. Kids can learn and adapt to anything, so they could
Yeah.
ski or snowboard.
Yeah.
I think my husband wanted Natalia to try skiing more because he probably wanted me to have a buddy out there more than him have her with him. And I think it's probably easier to learn.
Yeah.
So she was able to get up and go pretty much right away.
So he only snowboards. He doesn't
Yes.
ski.
No.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a snowboarder.
And so no one in my family does any of it.
Yeah, I ski okay. I just got new skis and boots and a new helmet, so I'm
Oh, good for
really
you.
excited to get out on the slopes. But
Yeah.
with new skis and new boots, it's like, okay, well, I haven't been on them yet, so I hope
Yeah.
I do okay.
Oh my gosh. I love this. I love this. All right, we're coming back, friends.
Sure.
Welcome back to Studio 7. So we've been talking about the passenger, the Waymo car that
Right.
was going in circles that
Hmm.
Autumn couldn't stop laughing at. Um, and then we've talked about skis, but we've been talking about topics that have been hot. And that you know, the people are just
Our hot
talking about.
topics.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So talking about skiing versus snowboarding and all the different things, all the different fun things that you can do with it. I don't do cold, but
I was saying in the break, we have such an I can't even say it correctly, a long amount of time that
hmm
we are in the cold that we
hmm
have to find the good in it, right?
yeah,
So if you dress the part, you should be okay while you're outside,
yeah,
and when you are, then you can experience all these different things.
yeah.
There's ice skating, you can go tubing, you could do the sky coaster, in the wintertime, or
Yeah,
skiing or
sledding is fun too.
snowboarding.
Cheryl says sledding
Sledding
is
is
fun.
fun. It
hmm
can be dangerous,
Yeah. But,
to be
I
honest.
do agree with you. The winter season is too long for us to not find something to
Yeah,
do.
you gotta try to do something.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like being out in it all the time. I don't like being out in it having to grocery shop and go
Oh,
shopping
see, you're
and like
talking my
that type
language
of thing.
now. You're talking my language.
But if I'm gonna go out and do like recreational sports, like
Yeah.
that's fun.
Well,
And you just gotta dress the part.
cooking is a recreational sport and
Well,
it's
yeah,
warm.
it is. I
And
don't
it's warm.
disagree with you there.
So I would love to hear what you guys do in the wintertime for fun besides skiing and snow sledding. I really would love to hear what you do. Now, someone asked Cheryl, please say no storms anytime soon. We're not anticipating
Yeah.
anything, right?
Any storm pretty much is south of here. There's snow and ice and everything that will come up from Texas and pretty much go towards Philadelphia. We'll get the northern end of that come Friday, late Friday and into Saturday. That's where that 2 to 4 inches of snow comes from.
hmm
But outside of that, we're just staying cold.
Yeah, yeah. Another hot topic, and I know we're talking about staying cold, but another hot topic that is getting a ton of attention that I really just, I don't know, we can touch on is, and this is far left, friends, but with it being so cold outside, I have been experiencing because of my treatments something that is new, which is
Mhm.
hot flashes.
I I hear that they are no joke.
They are the internal flame.
The internal
The
flame.
internal flame
Okay.
is no
Oh,
joke. But during the winter,
right.
but what I love about it is hot flashes and menopause has gotten a lot of press lately
Hmm.
because it's something that has been really, really, really hush.
Well, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
nobody talks about it. And there are so many different um symptoms of menopause that I don't think
yeah,
people even know are a part of it. They
yeah,
just think, women just think they're going crazy or something, or something,
yep,
when
yep,
it's all a part of hormonal imbalances and things that happen as you get older.
yeah. Well, Anita, if you write that book about hot flashes, I want to read it. I want to read it because I now carry a little fan with me wherever I go. And when I'm out and it's really hot like this or cold like this, I'm like, okay, well, I got some help here. But
It can help you. Yeah.
I do love how news outlets are talking more about it so that the shame around it,
Yeah.
just issues in general.
Well, they need to be. I don't understand why it isn't something that is talked about or studied more. And so
Yeah.
we can understand when it happens and how, and maybe ways to alleviate
Yep.
or
Yep.
help
Yep.
kind of slow the progression, or whatever it
Yeah.
is. Why hasn't it, why women's health at this age hasn't been looked into
Yeah.
as much as it should have,
Yeah.
you know.
And for those of you that William says female stuff, I'm out. Thank you, William. And Howard says men have hot flashes as well. And so like this is a reason why people need to talk about it because we
Right.
just don't know. Dee Dee said I went through menopause at 33.
Yeah,
Wow.
it can be very early.
Yeah. And again, the reason that this is happening with me is because back in October, we found out that my breast cancer is back. So they had to essentially throw me into menopause in order to stop the cancer from growing. And one of the side effects is that.
Yeah, the hot flashes.
Yeah. So I'm really glad that during the winter when it's cold,
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
doing all right
it helps
with
me
it.
out a little bit. It helps me out a little bit. But that, again, we are talking about these topics and we need to keep talking about these topics. Just like William said, female stuff, I'm out.
Yeah.
We can't do that anymore when it comes
Right,
to this stuff.
right.
We have to talk about this stuff. So,
I agree.
yeah. Anita says Mercedes, the best handheld fan. Okay. So that brand is the best.
Okay.
Okay. I'll have to check it out. And it doesn't happen to everyone. Like what Laureen said, I can't remember that happening to me. No hot flashes. Very fortunate.
Yeah, I think everybody is completely different when it comes to all of that.
Yeah. And I'm hearing people, especially women, talking about getting it sooner and sooner. Dee Dee said she was 33.
Yeah.
33. So thank you, Cheryl. She says, stay strong. You'll beat this. That is the goal. That is the goal. But so look, the grin on her face, I can see she's thinking about the car going in circles.
Still going in circles.
Going in circles.
Jump out.
Don't worry. I am not getting in one anytime soon, so I won't be making a video.
No, I mean, I don't think there's any close to here.
No, Schwartz did a piece on one a couple of months ago. There are some in Buffalo. I don't know if they're like, I think he was just showing what they're coming out with.
Yeah, there was like a test one.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah,
just
but they're
riding
coming.
the streets.
They are coming. They are coming. Look, she's gonna laugh for the next 30 seconds before we
my
go,
gosh.
friend. She's gonna laugh,
Seriously.
but they are coming. And if I have to take a car, I'm gonna request a Uber
Right.
with a human being.
With a
in it.
human. Yeah.
I need a car with a human being because I don't
I
think you'll
agree.
like me screaming.
Yeah,
I
there's
would have
no
been
way.
screaming the whole time. This gentleman went live on social media.
And going in circles. I gotta see this.
And he was saying how he was getting dizzy and he's back at it again. She's back at it again. So
I was getting dizzy.
yes, I mean he was. It went for 5 minutes. It went okay. So it's about time for us to go because she's gonna do this for the next 30 seconds.
Oh,
Thank you all
gosh.
for watching Studio 7. We enjoyed you. See you tomorrow.